Um, right. That's done. This is done. This is here. This is open. I switch to this. This goes here. This. 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 That's open. Why is it opened equipment search? I wanted hitboxes. Fuck you. Thank you. Right, there we go. Start game. Accept. I then need to do this and change this down to this. That's done. I apologize. I'm here. Hello. That's the wrong controller. Kill me. Hello, Iron, Mace, Crimmy, Cozy. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Thank you so much for switching the Frontier to now, Crimmy. Guess we're not finishing chapter 1? Guess we're not, no. When does your guys' supply of money end? Honestly, a great question, Mace. It's honestly such a good question. See you in November, Xenoblade. Do you not have 100,000 points again to change a different slot, Mace? Fight with Farias. Fight with Farias, fighting with myself. Fighting with my soul. No? Do you not even enjoy watching Frontier? Or is Frontier entirely ruined by the fact that it makes you want to play it? We have 2 full days of Grim Dawn and 2 full days of Frontier. Which extension added the KW? Better Twitch TV. You should put Frontier on your work laptop. That would be hilarious. As things stands, the future is uncertain. He cries and cowers in fear, for there are things he does not know what will be. Yeah. Honestly, it's a little bit too real. It's a little bit too real for me right now. Okay. I'm centered. All is well. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm good. Black Diablos. G rank. I apologize for the chaos. Today has been chaos. This month is chaos. This month is chaos on the stream in a fun way. Today has been chaos in a I haven't been able to concentrate on anything without something else going wrong type of day. Monster Hunter Wilds the best. You having a lot of fun with it, Vixen? You're having a lot of fun with it. It's a great game. It's a great game. Like Diablos. On the contrary, you have been cooking. Have you been cooking food or have you been cooking nefarious plans? This is my question to thee. This month is chaos to your dismay, Mace. Get some time on the side during work for nefarious plans, I see. Let me just check something. Okay, cool. Grim Dawn to you is only a means to the end that is Xenoblade. dragon weapon for Black Diablos. Yeah? Ferias says it's got like decent dragon across the board. It was either that or thunder. And I wanted to do a hunt instead of messing around with weapons, so dragon it is. Ooh. Neat. Oh, it does? Yeah. It might even be the weapon that I would rather take, to be honest, like, consistently. Thunder's pretty good. But it's only really good on the head. And it's kind of worse. I don't know, that's a hard one. Dragon might actually be a genuinely good choice here, unless you're going for head break. The way Gen 2 is different in terms of weaknesses, yeah, Gen 2's wild. Gen 2 is so weird that I just open Ferias every time I want to look at a monster's weakness. Do I think I know it? Yeah. Do I open Ferias anyway? Abso-fucking-lutely. I even think I know the Frontier weakness. I still open Ferias. I trust nothing. These are the nefarious plans that I am aware of that exist, but they have not yet been truly revealed to me, Ein? Or are those nefarious plans that just existed to scare me? They don't actually exist, they were just threatened onto my existence. Whole day of Frontier is annoying because it looks cool, but it's so badly designed for those who don't want to spend half an age to be able to do anything cool. I mean, that's not true, actually, Mace. Frontier's, like, entire design at this point essentially just pushes you into G rank as quickly as possible. Which is where the cool things that you are referring to are, I assume. Also, it's far too early to say it's a full day of Frontier. We haven't even reached the second segment yet, Base. Ooh, secret item on the max potion. As it stands now. You don't have the money. You don't, but other people do. I don't know, is the dick measuring going on? I don't believe there's any PP measuring in existence here. It's just people using the redeems to have fun with them. And also help me out at the same time. Just want to support me. Dick measuring to me would be if the segment was being changed. They're like, I don't care, just change it, right? What's the dick measuring contest to an asexual? Yeah, it's funny. That's what it's got to do with it. Mace is just upset because it's not Xenoblade now. Also, Crenny, question. Weren't you just yesterday being like, don't know if I want to change it because I want to redeem another game? You checked your finance and you were better than you thought. Oh god, Don't start dragging into the hole. Please. Keep yourself safe, first and foremost, above all. That hurts. The disposable was better than you thought? Okay, good. As long as it's the disposable. So yeah, get yourself an ice cream or something. You deserve it. Everyone deserves an ice cream. Am I saying this because I want ice cream? Maybe. That's not the point, okay? I mean, to be fair, Mace, you say you have no money. But also at the same time, you were saying at the end of last month that you have a disproportionately large amount of unspent disposable income. You just don't wish to commit it, which is perfectly acceptable. It is correct financial choice, potentially. You don't have the money to outlast them. I mean, you don't need to outlast them. If you just want chapter 1 done. How many points do you have? Shadow points. Chapter 1 as a whole has maybe 1.5 hours left. You have 20k. Ah, yeah, that's not quite enough, huh? I mean, one stream would do it then. And you'd have a guaranteed one slot.
Granblue Fantasy. Relink. Since the story is rather short, I'd like the completion to be beating Lucilius in the quest, the final vision, if that's okay please and thank you.
Of course, Grimmy. Thank you very, very much, you mad, mad person. Absolute lunatic. Been on this stream for 20 minutes today and you are down 100 pounds. Please restrain yourself. Physically, if needed. Thank you very much. I assume Granblue is on Steam? Or is it a Switch title? It is on Steam, yes, thank you. I will pop it into the old wish list. Fair, Mace. This is where if I was a horrible human being, I could be really manipulative, but I won't. Parents will kill you if they found out you redeemed it. Why? It's your money, your choice, right? It's the same way that you would buy a game, a new game, the same way you would buy a movie is maybe more appropriate. You've essentially just bought yourself an 80-hour movie. Right? Which you will probably enjoy far more than any normal movie, which would cost an appreciable amount but for 2 hours. They don't believe in it being essentially a crowd-funded job. I mean, they could not believe in it, but the truth is undeniable. Do they understand how comedy works? They don't think it should be a job? Are they not aware of comedians? I'm to Xenoblade Kribby. I got fucked. Hey, the twofold emote. Look at that. They don't believe it should be. Fair, I guess. Luke, sorry. I see. Yes. Chaos happened. There is a good side of this, though, mates. There is an upside. There is a very good upside. I have now had a taste of the nectar that is Xenoblade. And I was actually quite looking forward to playing it today. Which means when it comes around, eventually, in the future, I will probably still be looking forward to playing it at that point. So your core task has been complete. The taster session has worked. I am intrigued to play more when I get to it. You can consider that, at the very least, a victory. Okay, Frontier is on there. That is done. How are you, Zale? Crimmy? Thank you. Very much. Ein as well. Thank you both very, very much. Number 5 on the list. What was it called? Gran Blue Fantasy. Relink. Complete story plus beat Lucilius in the final vision. Crimson Gunner. Why'd I put Crimson? Just put Crimmy. There is no Crimson Gunner, there is only Crimmy. I can be your financial consultant here, Mace. And I will tell you, not at the moment. Did you notice you started putting that in your donations? I did actually, yes. I also just like it better. It's cute. It fits you. Because you're adorable. And I appreciate you. You are correct. It is £50. Also. I'm going to pop that on my wish list, and I will purchase it closer to the time where it is actually doable. At the moment, elaborate? No. Let it sit. Let it sit with you for at least a day. Because the problem is, what you want to do at the moment is a gut reaction. It's a gut retaliation, right? You're sad that Xenoblade is gone, so you want it back immediately. You gotta leave it at least a day, and then tomorrow, when you're a little bit more clear-headed, you can be like, okay, how do I feel now? The Gogoths. Weak to water. And weak to fire. However, both of them are weak to ice. So ice is probably the right thing to go with here. Even though it does kind of absolutely shit damage. You just want chapter 1 to finish. You don't need a whole ass 3 hours. Exactly, that's why you gotta think about it, right? If I need them? I don't need them at all, it's just the next, it's the next quest down the line. They're the first part. What, the actual, like, the quest that I'm about to do as well? Like this one in 5-star? It's a different quest? Yeah, I don't care about the quest. I just want to complete one in every rank. I don't, just leave the magnet spike locked. It's fine. Don't really need the magnet spike unlocked, right? Right. It can stay locked. It's all good. Even if you don't use it, you should unlock it. Why? It improves your SR skills. Oh, son of a... How do I do this crap? What's the steps? I've definitely talked to the Smithy, because he specifically, like, brings it up, right? Go to the Rastamar and talk to Graham. Graham. Your hair is also grey. Are you made of ham? Holy mother of dialogue, mister. Talk to the apprentice feline. Where the... Is that the one that's like wandering around up here? No, that's the shady feline. That's also a shady feline. It's near where you spawn. Right. Oh, there. You need an IV capping drip. Back to Graham, then the GR quest go. Okay. Thank you, Grimmy. Just what the irritant ordered. At least it will keep you awake, Zale. You don't need the coffee anymore. You have rage. Oh, they're hardcore specifically? Jesus Christ. Okay, maybe I will bring the drugs. Thank you, Kribby. But you want it to finish. That's why you need to give it. You need to give it a day, Mace. You need to give it a day. Oh! Graham's here. Are you assisting me, Graham? He is. You're gonna bully Crimmy back by playing Frontier, pointing out all the things you hate? That doesn't sound like bullying Crimmy. That sounds like bullying yourself. You've decided to bully yourself, Mace. He assists you on the free magnet spike unlock quest, right? Run too early. Is that a balance mode? There is a patch on Rain which makes the game a little bit less grindy, but I've been playing with that the whole time, Moose. It's in Rain by default. The game is soloable anyway, isn't it? It just makes the farming a little bit more tolerable. Fucking moss swine! Yeah, get him, Graham. Throw fucking rocks or whatever you're doing. Let's get, like, suplex truck. Oh my god, he just life out of me. Sonic and Knuckles in the Monster Hunter universe, yeah. These guys are hardcore, so I guess it's Sonic and Knuckles if they got into drugs. Even the hard mode patch that Dion made is soloable. Is that the one that makes it so that low rank and high rank creatures actually have like an amount of health? Yeah, and they hit hard. Cool. You want an easy mode patch? There isn't one of those, Mace. Hey, Weiss. How you doing? Is it just me or does the game feel very loud though? I'm so tired. I feel you. He will return. Coffee making and shower must happen to be functioning human. Understand. People who know how to do it are keeping it a secret specifically so no one makes an easy mode of it. Which I understand, but also like at the same time, come on. Well, it's not gatekeeping. That's the thing, Mace. It's actively not gatekeeping. What they're trying to do is preserve the game the way it is. Gatekeeping would be if there already was an easy mode, but it specifically had been actively removed in order to stop more people playing it because, you know, whatever. Nothing stopping someone dedicated from learning, exactly. For better or for worse, a very large part of Frontier's identity is how ball-achingly difficult it is at points. I only have like one real big change that I want to be made to Frontier at this point, but I don't think it will ever happen, unfortunately. You don't care about Frontier's identity, you just want magnets, right? Yeah, well, the people who do care about the identity don't want that behavior. People who just don't give a shit about the game, playing it just to play Magnet Spike, to then fuck off again and be like, yeah, Frontier sucks, fuck that game, I hated it. They don't get to tell you how to beat. No, but they do get to make you play Frontier instead of just cheating your way forward. I mean, you can just cheat your way forward anyway. Just find people to help. It's not gatekeeping, mate. I feel like that fight would not have taken 6 minutes if I did it by myself. I just get the hardcore carve. The fuck? Is that Sonic? Basically. Yeah. It's Sonic, but he swallowed a magnet and also ate lots of crack. You wish there was an un-MMO patch. I agree. That would be nice. That would be nice. To some degree. What would that even entail? Basically making it so that you can, like, solo through the game. Instead of it being... like, super grindy, basically. Sort of like the G-rank weapons is a good example. To give an example. These with the like 50 levels to them, right? Changing it so it's maybe like 15 levels or something like that. It might not even be possible to do. Just to take out what feels like a lot of this grind is here so that this is an MMO type of thing. But that's the thing with Frontier, is a lot of stuff you cannot do. Right? the core thing that I would really like for Frontier, in my personal ideal, is I would love it if the my mission stuff. Personally, I think the missions need to be changed around a bit because there's way too many of just the same mission over and over again. It's so annoying. But also, it really should just unlock an HR1. Big change, it's impossible for a large amount of people to collaborate, yeah. You understand this one is a matter of people, maybe we don't have time, but a half-finished translation drives you insane, yep. Next question, you have to talk to the combo guy? Right. Okay, well I can't do that one yet. It gets to you, yeah. I get that. You understand it, you accept why the reason exists, but also at the same time it doesn't make it any less frustrating when you're like, I don't understand this shit. Also, the problem with translation, and Crimmy will be able to confirm what I'm saying here on this one. A big problem with translation is direct translation is relatively easy. Like taking that, putting it there, done. That's really simple. It's making it not sound really fucking stupid. That's the problem. And it's really hard to do. And then you gotta make it fit within, like, the space that's there. And it needs to make grammatical sense. And, oh. Disaster. And then you go through all of that, and then you don't even really get thanked for it. Which sucks. An item name or weapon name's too long, it causes display errors or even full-on crashes. Woo! Hey Ramad, how you doing? I find it really interesting that the translation bothers you guys that much, because it doesn't actually annoy me. Like, I'd prefer it to not be there. But I feel like everything that's actually useful is translated already. The thing that annoys me more is that the items aren't the same on up-to-date Ferias as opposed to on the Rain server. I find that far more frustrating. Brick laggy? It's gonna rig roll me if I take too long. Hey Eugene, how you doing? How was your day? Do you know if there's any way to do anything with the SR? You're easily bothered. I mean, I think it's an easy thing to be bothered by. I just find it very easy to, like, justify it, as it were. What about SR? Is there any way to change when it unlocks? Because I understand the, like, wanting to keep the game the way it is. And I fully respect people's choice to do that. I just wondered if it is movable. Because it unlocks in HR 5. The My Missions. The hidden book, the My Mission stuff. Unlocks in HR 5. And then the first, like, 90 missions are low rank and high rank. And it just doesn't make sense, right? Like, just unlock in low rank. That's one of those things where, like, May says de-MMOing. That's what I think of. Like, it unlocks in HR 6, sorry, my mistake. It unlocks HR 6 and then you spend 6 hours doing missions that aren't even in the HR you're in. And it's just kind of like, why? All of these missions are over in 3 minutes. I spend more time loading in and loading out. So closely tied to the old system, yeah. It's just one of those things, you know, where it's like, doesn't make sense. Because I think the system would feel really nice if you unlocked it at HR 1, even, like right at the start of the game. Maybe HR 2. Because it would feel like you were progressing it as you went through the game. You like this monster? This monster's neat. Very weird one. Very neat. You have very little time, you need a few minutes chilling. You've packed a schedule. Tomorrow you'll be in the new apartment for good. Yeah! Nice. Of course, the only day you have a lot to do, you've got overtime of 2 hours. Naturally. HR 5, you have skill rank 299, yeah, SR 299, and HR 6 is like SR 800. It's so weird. I know it probably won't happen because of the way the games work. Do you reckon that a combined game will ever exist, Crimmy? Of the forward 5 and then on to G rank. Do you reckon that's ever going to be a possibility of happening? It's done. Not too bad, just unfortunate timing, yeah. Very unfortunate. Is the music slightly distorted? On the stream, or just the music in of itself? Excuse me, Eugene. TMI. Why does my sword look like a banana? Because my sword is amazing. Did you want me to repeat again, Crimmy? Did you not catch it? The color? Mm-hmm, sure. Uh-huh. It's the color. Pervert. Plain banana and shield, yeah, exactly. Hey, Bainesy. How you doing, Baines? What am I instigating? That you're a pervert? You didn't hear all of it? Do you reckon that a version would be able to exist at some point one day that is essentially Frontier Forward 5 and then Frontier G smushed into one title? How the fuck do I get down here? Oh, this bit specifically, probably. No, I can't go here. The hell? What is that? I have no idea where this monster's gone, man. Gotta shave and shower and move on. Good luck, Eugene. Hope it goes well. Why are you back up here again? You fuck. Coffee's ready, very nice. This is just what this weapon looks like, mate. It's a really good weapon, actually. It's the dancing Afro bird that makes this one. So that's probably why it looks a little bit like a feathered banana. Because why not just keep the weirdness going for the dancer Afro bird weapon? How did your Xenophants go yesterday, Bates? Or your Xenoph set making, I should say, sorry. You say it's cool because it's yellow. I really like it. I think it actually looks really nice, especially the shield. It's Agi doing its ugly. Or are you just still trying to get back to Crimmy? Frontier is ugly, bad game. No. The normal version of Frontier is genuinely ugly, though. I will say that. the not high grade edition. It is not particularly visually appealing. But I would just say that about Gen 2 in general. The weapon is actually fugly? Why? You like it? It reminds you of a scythe? Yeah, it reminds me of like a scythe as well. It's yellow and you think it's fugly? Who is this? Who's taken over Mace's pig? The Mace I know would support a yellow weapon to death. Thunder Tree Greatsword in World is more aesthetically pleasing? I honestly don't know what the Thunder Tree Greatsword looks like. Weirdly enough, I don't know the World Greatsword trees very well. It's just an iron greatsword, but yellowish. Seems about right for World, and it's terrible design at times. God, even if Rise ends up being something I don't want to play, I hope so much that they fix the absolute travesty that weapons were in Gen 6. Gen 5, sorry. Rise? Sorry, Wilds. I got Rise on the brain at the moment. Gen 5 weapons are a fucking travesty. You know someone who think world weapon design was an improvement? Wild. There's always going to be someone, I suppose. Don't think that ever fixed the world reference. They didn't want to change words. They didn't want to disrespect the artist. So they're just gonna leave them bad forever. But that doesn't make any sense. They change weapons all the fucking time. No bullshit. That's a crap answer. How many times has the Jin Sword and Shield tree changed? The Rathalos Sword and Shield tree. This part of that doesn't even exist anymore in Modern Monster Hunter. What the fuck are they on about? Also, from a rather, like, horrible standpoint, they're artists. They're not going to be happy anyway. Rise's weapons were terrible as well, though. If they wanted... No, this is making no fucking sense, man. If they wanted to respect people whose weapons designs that have been happened in the past, why the fuck in Rise did they just delete half the weapon designs? It doesn't make any sense as a statement. It's a crock of shit. They deleted weapon designs. A normal Rathalos weapon, you build it, it upgrades into like a Rathalos weapon, and then it goes into an Azure Rathalos weapon. Then into a, you know, Silver Rathalos. But in Rise, it's just one Rathalos design, that's it. Rathalos is maybe a bad example because Azure doesn't exist, but similar situations to that, right? Like, you build the weapon once, the evolved designs just don't exist in Rise. You build it once, it stays like that. All of the, like, design evolution that happens with the weapons, it just isn't in that game. They all have one unique design. Maybe at the end of Sunbreak they have a second one. To use Freedom Unite as an example, you start off with the original sword, then it goes into the Rathalos, the Jin. It goes into a small sword with some like fire weapon on it. Then it goes into a thick one. Then Azure Rathalos changes it blue. Then Silver Rathalos changes it to be silver. And then on top of that, in later games, you then also have the like silver and gold sword with the molten core, like you do in World. When you get to late game. In Rise, it is the default iron weapon, and then it upgrades into, like, the second stage. The thick Jin. And it stays there until the end of the game. That's it. You're done. Technically, they added silver in a title update, so I think you can silver it now as well, but hey. What about respecting all of those designs? It doesn't make any sense. I swear this thing keeps magically disappearing. Would I ever do a tier list of all the monsters I fought against? No. Because I honestly do not remember them in good enough detail. And it was because they were the only established designs for those weapons, they didn't add new designs. I mean, to me, I think it makes perfect sense to leave those designs in to respect the design wishes or whatever, right? Or to be established weapon designs for low rank. But there's nothing like disrespectful when you get to high rank for changing the weapon design to look a bit nicer, I don't think so, anyway. Right? Just so that people can have something a bit more visually pleasing than an iron weapon with feathers on it. Yeah, tier list is a hard thing to do, Ramhard, because how many Monster Hunter monsters is there at this point? Several hundred, maybe like 200, 300? Probably not that many, maybe like 180-ish? I can't fucking remember that. I do not remember how all of those fights go. And also it's different for different generations, right? If we're talking free U Plesioth, I really like it. If we're talking Plesioth anywhere else, I think it sucks. Gen 5 Lavasioth, I actually think is okay. Solid mid-tier. Towards the bottom. If we're talking anything other than Gen 5, I think it's one of the worst monsters ever made. I don't think you can do tier lists properly. Monster Hunter's weird in that regard. He's happy to see new weapon designs. I'm happy to have more designs for it, yeah. I just really hate what feels like corporate bullshit. Because to me, it's very clear to almost everyone that those weapon designs are a result of a lack of time. For the most part. It's pretty clear to everyone, like, they just didn't have time to do them all. Something about them losing data halfway through Worlds as well, and just like a whole bunch of... They've got to make new designs because it's the only high-def game, so they've got to remake them all, and that takes a lot of time, blah, blah, blah. If you want to respect the artists, bring them back. Let them do it again. Just be like, look, people weren't happy with these weapon designs. That's okay, you know? They didn't like it, we've got some feedback, here you go, give it another shot. Instead of at least, to me, what sounds like nonsense corporate bollocks. We just want to respect the people that made the weapon designs in the first place. You're respecting them by letting everyone shit on their design for the rest of the time? Very respectful of you. Makes me angry. That's all reached you. I've heard that quite a lot over the last few days, actually, Grimmy. I've heard that a lot over the last few days. Hire the guy behind no more... Do you mean no more add-on? No more slap-ons? No. Don't hire that guy. I really appreciate what that guy has done. But they haven't actually really made any weapons of their own, Mace. None of those weapon designs are theirs. They're all weapon designs that already exist in Monster Hunter, remade and color shifted. None of them are fresh weapons. They still did an amazing job. They still deserve massive amounts of credit. None of those are unique weapons, as far as I'm aware. Not to say they haven't done a fantastic piece of work. This bastard again, yeah. I need to try and kill him at least once to say that I've done it. Might as well do it now when I've been sensed with rain. I'm corporate crap. Hey Berserk, how you doing? Good to see you. There are some unique designs, but they're not the one who made them. They compiled them, yeah. I didn't know there was unique designs there, that's good. They did a great job. Like, the mod is super good, but I don't want to give them more credit than where credit is due. A lot of those designs do already exist. Or apparently were made by other modders. Don't get ahead of yourself, Summers. I'm pretty sure the patch notes even said that themselves. Do not get ahead of yourselves. They will try and put the fire weapons back to how it is in a few days. And they'll break them so that fire damage does nothing at all. Let's wait until the patch is out. Let's not get too excited. I think their track record has proven at this point that you cannot trust what they say, you can only trust what actually happens. God, I do not like this monster. Friday the 13th. So it is. Happy day of evil stuff happening. It's meant to be unlucky, right? Yeah, you know what? So far it has been. I really wish that this AI did not work the way it does. But you know they credit all the artists? Oh, that's cool. That's very good. Helldivers did a fanning to you? Oh yeah? What happened? Hey Hedgie, how you doing? You can't play Deadlock? Oh no, why not? Yeeted a charger corpse at a Bile Titan's face. Oh, good. Did it kill it? Your favorite heroes disabled. This is a bug they need to fix. I mean, you can still play the game at least, right? No? Ah, that would have been perfect. Still good. But that would have been perfect. You know, a lot of East Asian, the number 4 is unlucky because it sounds like death. No, I did not actually. I don't even really know why the 13th is unlucky. To JoJo reference? Yeah, East Asian culture steering. It's reference to JoJo. I mean, the 4 being unlucky. I mean, it's Japanese, right? I think. Jojo? It's an Italian character. Yeah, but the person who wrote it is Japanese. Like, the character, regardless of where they're from, it's the person who wrote it that matters. Unless they did extensive research on Italian culture. Don't know, is 4 unlucky in Italian as well? Nothing to do, you're at work, aren't you? Something about the Templar order being executed and cursing a king to die on Friday the 13th? Oh. You said what you said? Do you have nothing to do at work? Or are you just not wanting to go and ask for stuff to do? You should be happy that you have nothing to do at work. You just get to chill. Look around on your phone. This thing again? Yeah. I need to try and get a kill, Fredo. You died, and what you saw in the spectator mode was one of the greatest things. Diver in low orbit doing the standard emote the whole way up and down. You get to survive, right? You get to chill and watch me play this, yeah. Wait, no, it's Saturday tomorrow, it's not Sunday. It's a dummy. I thought it was Saturday. I thought it was Sunday tomorrow, but no, it's the 12-hour stream. Oh god, it's a 12-hour stream tomorrow. You do not remember where we lived or perished? Aren't you invulnerable if you're doing the emote? Like you can't die from full damage? I thought you couldn't die if you were doing the emote. Do you have a game to play or watch Xenoblade? Or do you mean at the moment? Not tomorrow. You don't have any games on your phone, right? Oh, but then you can't watch, can you? Play a Flash game. That fucking hit me. You wish you could say that you have nothing to do at work? Yeah. Do you have any games on your phone? Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the emote. You don't have any games on your phone? How, Mace? They chronically suck? It's about having something to do, not something that's fun. So that you stop whining. I'm bored, I'm bored, I'm bored. I don't want to play any games on my phone, they're not very good. I'm bored. You're obviously not that bored, or you'd be doing so. Yeah, download Citra on your phone, mate, and play Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. RuneScape is free? Yeah, become addicted to RuneScape. What could go wrong? That would suck. Clearly you're not bored enough then. If you were truly bored, it wouldn't matter. Learn to play Mahjong, yeah. So I joined 36 hours in a fake life, clicking on rocks. Sitting at A. I've done that. Leave me alone. If you play it on Citra on your phone, you'd still be bored. Then shut up. It's really rude. It feels so bad when someone's watching the stream and they're like, I'm bored. Just play songs in your head. I'm going for 1 kill on every monster. Yes, strap hard I am. Playing your board, isn't that engaging you? Exactly. Let the voices in your head partake in conversation. The word partake always makes me think of the guy from the Dark Souls 3 DLC. The little like enemies with the glowy sticks that look like bugs, and they stab them into you and go, I will partake, or I shall partake, I think they say. This is a fucking creepy. It's so fun to do, not so miserable. This conversation is fucking miserable. Really? That sucks. Hey, Fredo. How are you? You finished a raw run? Hey, congrats. I got robbed. I missed the wing. Technically, I did miss the wing. It could have given it to me if it was feeling kind, but I did miss. If a laptop could run it, you'd be playing it. I mean, it might be able to. Why does it do this? Am I dodging with the shadow or the audio cue? I dodge with the shadow. Or if I can see it, I look up. have a dedicated game control at your office just in case. It's still in the case it came in. That's amazing. I need that one. Potentially. I didn't need it. I do not like the rag. Ooh, I like that. I couldn't work. Give you one of those RT4060s. RTX. Imagine. Sorry, it's all we had left. They slide you like a £7,000 gaming PC. Always love the Rathian weapons, they're really pretty. I really like the Rathian weapons, yeah. I'm glad it actually does fire in this game, so I get to use it. You have a 4090. Do you do, what do you call it? Fredo? Graphical, like, design stuff? Or like rendering of some kind. I sell IKEA furniture. Definitely needs a 4090. It's hard work selling IKEA furniture. A lot of like intellectual PC demand. It's got to render all those bits, you know? All those fucking random loose bits in it. If your work laptop could run anything, you wouldn't have a work laptop anymore, Base. Because you wouldn't have a job anymore. You want your own one, okay, okay. Divers. The hunting horn. Yeah, the hunting horn's really good for it. It's not even going for me. That one hit, good. I got 6 megas left. This dough rank went a lot better than the last dough rank. I reckon I might be able to kill this one. Everything's so bloody expensive. Yup. Good. I do not like this creature. I am glad it is dead. Saving is a foreign concept. Shit takes too long. It doesn't take massively too long. To be honest. Another monster ticked off the list. 1, 2, 5 left in GR5, and I will be done with GR5. Yes. Yes. Orange Espinas. Something I have not been looking forward to this entire time. That's not a good thing. I forgot to change the keyboard. I copy pasted that into Google because I was like, what on earth does that say? And it immediately came up with sex toys for men. So, I mean, I don't know if you did change the keyboard by accident to enter. You might have said exactly what you wanted to say. How you doing, Ed10? You're not saving 1,200 euros in 3 months. Or in 2 months. But you could probably do it in 4. Now that you have the thing that you're doing, right? It's too long to wait. 4 months? It was on a 1060 for years, but you somehow convinced your boss that if you have one of these bad boys, you can use generative AI to help better presentate. Production times for sale pitching before official production. Nice. Good job. Well done. That is phenomenal, Credo. That's the kind of innovative thinking right there that should get you a promotion, just for that shit. Hey, Espinas. We need something new to tide you over in that time. Just play Frontier in that time, Ace. Better yet, play RuneScape, then you won't even want a more expensive computer because you'll be too busy being obsessed with RuneScape. Be even more miserable? Yeah, maybe it'll teach you something about patience. I can't remember how Orange Espinas works. You can't be promoted anymore. Oh, fancy. That just straight up one-shot me. I'm telling you to play Frontier. No one ever said I wanted you to be happy. Did Dora the Destroyer die? Dora is dead, yes. Dorag has been freed of this mortal coil. Break your laptop? You got guns, so you don't get one shot base. It's fun. You know, I get the distinct feeling that Orange Espinas might be one of those creatures that you were referring to that should not be fought in this tier, Kribby. Potentially. Oh my god, that attack hits before it actually hits. You have to pre-roll it. You want double hits? What, fencing +2? I've got both of them. One does not exclude the other. Frontier set making must be hell. Oh, it sucked. But then I don't really know how to set make normally, so. Fun fact about Frontier though, because you follow the meta most of the time, right? You just follow the meta sets, usually, I think. Or at least close to meta. Maybe not meta itself. I don't know. I mean, you're not gonna like a single monster in Frontier, so the answer is yes, I guess. You wouldn't do better. I mean, you wouldn't be playing Frontier because you wouldn't like any. You wouldn't have to worry about making a set. What is this damage? The magnet spike. Oh, shut up. You're turning into the boy who cried wolf of whining, Mace. You need to stop. You're gonna have a legitimate complaint at some point. Everyone's just gonna think you're whining again. About the rock crab, everyone loves the rock crab. Rock crab doesn't exist in G. Not until Zenith. Yeah, Extreme's title didn't exist until Zenith Monsters existed, so in theory it's not required until Zenith Monsters. Is white Diablos a thing? No, it's black Diablos. White Monoblos. You love the theme. The Highlands theme. Oh, sorry, not the Highlands, the Gorge. It's a good one. A break in your heart? Why is that, Ramhard? Zenith Crab exists. Ramhard, that's it. No. Zenith Crab exists in this rank. So G rank doesn't, but Zenith does. Normal Crab was so good they couldn't put him in G rank. He was so cool and strong, he could only be a Zenith. There's a thing called Monoblos? For Mono. Can't remember the monster I pump ages in this game, Fredo. I'm a Zenith? Absolutely not. I'm like maybe high rank at best. Am I the correct rank? No, I don't have the requirement to do Zenith Monsters yet. What's probably gonna happen is I'm probably gonna need to do... How strong they are? I couldn't tell you. I essentially need like a permission ticket to go on the quest. And I don't even know how you get the Zenith permission tickets. I assume it's from the end of Legend rank? Auzelion. Oh yeah, you said that before. Is that the last one in Legend, Auzelion? No? Oh. Is it in Legend, though? So what's probably going to happen, Bramhard, is I'm probably going to need to farm. Well, I'm gonna do what I do, right? I'm gonna try and solo all the monsters I come across until I can't anymore, which will probably be somewhere in GR7 or in Legend rank. Then I'm gonna need to build another armor set. Then I can do all of Legend rank, which will unlock the Zeniths. And then my first one will be the crab. I promise you this. No one can change it. The first one will be the crab. No matter what anyone says. It might not be the one I farm in the long run, but it will be the first one I fight. But I reckon we've still got quite a long time to go before that happens. Quite a long time. Because, yeah, getting those permission slips is not going to be easy. What levels are my weapons right now? Fire weapon is 30. Water weapon is 32. Thunder's 35. Ice is 37. Can't remember. Dragon's like 20-ish. 18? Thank you, Ramhard. The fucking damage, man. Oh my god, stop! It's guts, Frodo. Oh, cool. It's actually a combo attack. Guts in Frontier, at the level that I have it. I think maybe just Guts in Frontier in general, but at least at the level that I have it, it doesn't have a limit to number of times it can work. It just works. As long as you're above the health threshold. Guts in DOS in general, not even in Frontier, damn. So yeah, I have True Guts. I can't remember what it is. Is it 50 health, 50 stamina? As long as I'm above those thresholds, I should stay alive. Just always. It's always 50 stamina. And then yeah, the one I've got is 50 health. Am I dead again? Yep, I'm dead again. Damn. I don't know if I can do that. That fight might be too difficult. I can try and give it another go, but I don't know if I can do that. I don't even feel like I've done any damage to it, to be honest. I don't even really feel like I've done any damage. And the fact that it's one-shotting me through Guts, because it's a combo attack, kinda sucks. You heading to your mom's later today? There's gonna be Koopa pigs? Nice. Try the hardcore, yeah. I doubt it'll be easier, but hey. But it's worth it. It's just so much damage. So much damage. Base, please stop. Does it even look that different? Honestly, can't visually tell. I think the back spikes might be a bit bigger. That was a lot quicker than it normally is. It's a lot more green. It wasn't that green before. Magnet spike, Fredo. His horn might be a little bit bigger as well. Is that Espinas? Yes, this is, I guess this is what would be called Flaming Espinas in modern games. It just one-hits me. Look at that. Jesus Christ. One that goes to be a rise? Yeah, that's the one. It's hard to fight and pay attention when the freaking fighting one-shots you. I literally just can't get hit, huh? 2 potions should be 100 health. I get left on 50 health, sorry. You just have to roll the second it jumps. When the projectile hits the floor, has nothing to do with it. Hey, the damage is absurd, yeah. I cannot think how much defense you must need to survive it. Must be ludicrous. Because it's G7, so it reduces my defense by 700 points. 900 points, sorry. I can't count. What's it doing? Okay. That still leaves me with 1300 defense. That's just not sufficient to avoid a one-shot. It's just nuts. Yeah. What? No, sorry. 1100. Just shy of 1200. You're not gonna get much more than that pre-Zenith, really? I just get better skills and that's it. So at this point, I'm essentially skilling my way through the game. If I don't want to farm an entire leather armor set that's only going to be a skill upgrade. Even though it would be a really good skill upgrade. No, see, like, I don't know. What? Is it relevant to how far you are away from it? Oh, I always have evasion +2, Fredo. I can't even imagine playing Frontier without evasion +2. Actually, I can. The only way would be with guard. I would have guard up instead. This isn't even the hardest one. There's another Espinas after this. Not in this tier, but in general. You're gonna bike home and listen to music? Enjoy. I mean, you can Xeno, can't you? Once you're home? Or do you not want to play it unless it's stocked? A tail swipe as a one shot. To be fair, I'm like actively not healing to maximum. Because I think at this point the way to win this fight is to maximize my potions and megas for guts. And I essentially just proc guts every time. How you beat Supremacy Tier. I mean, yeah, it's how I beat him as well, I think. I genuinely, Crimson, you are an absolute Monster Hunter god for ever killing that thing. You'll see when you get home. Yeah, fair. I was watching. I also lost my shit at like 1 o'clock in the morning. That was such a good kill. You're an absolute beast, honestly. You got too much to play with the Splatfest, yeah. At least with the Splatfest, you only have to pay it for a little bit, right, Mace? Just to have taken part in it. See how long you last, yeah. I genuinely do not understand still how you output the damage for that, Crimmy. I still can't do enough damage to Supremacy TO to repel it in 10 minutes with G equipment. Played out your goddamn mind. Not particularly in a movie, you can't pass the final one. Yeah, exactly. It's about being there at that point, right? Celebrate and enjoy its last hurrah. That is abuse a lot. I really don't like this map sometimes. Doesn't like me. I love the map. I just find that it's incredibly difficult to tell where monsters are gonna move in it because they seem to have absolutely no logic to it. Like they fly wherever they want all the time. So it has. If only I could. God, I would love to be able to do that so much. A reset? No, it's on the 15th, I think. I believe I've already claimed them for this week. I got 6 hours worth. Unless you can claim them every day. I don't know anymore. Because the timer doesn't fucking count. Okay, good. I at least hit a Transcendence. Does Transcendence do a set amount of damage, Crimson, do you know? Or does it depend? I'm going to assume the answer is it depends, but... This thing apparently has 24,000 hit points. Its percentage. A high percentage, I hope. No! Oh. Why now? Why now? Why at this moment? It's always when I'm in the middle of fighting something. Although it wasn't last week, actually. Piss. Okay, well, we can look at this. This is what I've got left to do. In what we have remaining. So, Orange Espinas. Which I'm really tempted to kind of just skip over for now, I'm not gonna lie. I think I might just skip over it. Gold Rathian, this piece of shit. Kirin, Chameleos. And then G5 is done. G6 is Leech Boy. Garuga. I'm not so sure about Leech Boy. I don't know if I can do him. Garuga. Depends how insane it gets, but that should be doable in G. Hobo is the Hunting Horn Whale. Not looking forward to doing it. This piece of shit. Silver Wrath. Do not feel good about this after how this has gone. Inagami is the Bamboo Elder Dragon. So that one will hopefully be really fun. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Not looking forward to Rajang. At all. At all. Kashala's probably just going to be boring. That's how Kashala tends to go. Boring with massive AoE when it's not flash bombed. That's Kashala. A Cantor will be interesting. That will be very interesting. Because I'm really intrigued to see how Frontier has changed him. And then this thing I've never heard of before. This is a Frontier monster. G7. Torrid? Torrid. Torrid. What to do about Torrid? Should hopefully be fine. Poison does still cripple Kush, yeah. Camu and Nono, I don't understand why these guys are here. Maybe they have something special when they're together. But they're G2 and G3, and then combined they're G7. So they gotta, like, start dancing or something. Odie is the Sand Acantor. And terrifies the absolute shit out of me. I'm not gonna lie. This seems scary as hell. Gasura Basura. This thing gives Baines nightmares. I think Baines has said multiple times about having Gasura PTSD. So this one, I know it uses a lot of poison, and I know it's on a rock, so I don't know. Silver and Gold. I mean, it's the same quest as both of them, but it's probably both of them in the arena at the same time. It's just annoying. This is a new one that I've not fought before. This is a new one I've not fought before. This is a new one I've not fought before. Tio is probably just Tio. I fought Supremacy Tio, who's probably not as bad. And then Harudo is the Mercury Elder Dragon that nearly lost me HR 6. HR 5? HR 6? Whatever it's in this game. That thing took me so long to kill. because it was really fucking difficult. I still genuinely don't even know how I killed it. So hopefully, extreme style makes a big difference there. That's all I've got left. It's really, really not that much. I'm so nearly there. Give me a pound coin. Heads. I do Orange Espinas again. Tails, I move onwards. I'm moving onwards. I will come back for Orange Espinas. I know you find it easier, Crimmy, but you're a god. You're God Crimmy. Rabbit! Someone standing at the back of the room screaming, don't quit. Thank you, I think, Rabbit. G-Hunter, G5. Orange Espinas. If the previous one didn't cut out, you wouldn't have done so. Fair. Tick. Oh no, I have to stand still and do some admin and not fight Orange Espinas for a bit. Oh no. Oh no. 7. Oh no. I deleted it. We got 7 ins, not mins. It's endearing when you do it. You dealt with other people calling you deity. It was unpleasant, to say the least. Oh really? I can stop if you'd like me to. I don't want to bring up bad memories for me. Whee! I didn't make it hardcore! Fuck! God fucking damn it. You don't usually like being put on a pedestal, but I actually think the hardcore one was easier. It seemed to do the orange balls less than the normal one did. Like it does orange ones and poison ones and purple ones. But the purple ones take longer to go off. Yeah, see look, orange ball, immediately. The purple ones give me more times to wail away. Orange ball. The hardcore one just did it less. Okay, that's enough now. You've made your point. Stop. No, I get entirely what you mean about being put on a pedestal. I know how much failure it came with as well. I know it's not as simple as just built different. That was born through sacrifice. That victory. Inhumane effort. Inhumane? You know what I mean? You're not even human. Freak. This should be a tailspin, right? Oh, no. See what I mean about this one doing a lot more of the orange balls compared to the hardcore? It might just be like lucky, unlucky RNG, to be fair. That's a problem. I'm gonna commit now I'm here though. Restarting is the correct choice, but no. When do I ever make the correct choice? We're a little bit silly. We've got to be a little bit silly. Whee! Yesterday was burning hot, today's stormy and rain for you. Free of weather roulette, yep. I should be safe over here. I think I'm far enough away. I am far enough away, good. That should be 50. There's a move. Classic safest place underneath it. Yeah, the he was flying for too long there. The shooty uppy rocks one. I really like that. That's the same move the unknown uses, right? Does it steal it from Orange? It does? Cool. I couldn't remember HR 6 Orange at all, so I was like, it's probably from it, but it has been way too long. I do remember all of Unknown's moves are essentially stolen. It is the cluster of flying wyverns in one creature. I couldn't kill that thing even with G-Gear, by the way. I was trying to the other day so hard. Couldn't kill it. The last phase is so hard. Did I have my Entora gear at that point? I might have still had Entora by that point, actually. Might be a little bit easier to do now. It's basically the whole hunt, yeah. It has like half of its health or something, right? In the last phase? It's like crazy like that. Ugh. Oh, fuck off. Can you not, man? That's why I don't like you. It's a third, but because of change in defense is more complicated, yeah. It's a third of its strict HP, whereas its effective HP. Not so much, I'm dead. Bye-bye! Especially with Elemental, right? It gets worse and worse every single phase. Just really poopy. And it's essentially useless in the last phase. There's like 2 hit zones that have 5 Elemental on it or something. It just sucks so much. You took a raw Sword and Shield. Ugh. Ugh. No. It's evil. You can't even ailment it, I imagine, either, right? Surely it gets massively boosted ailments as it goes along. Fight's a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Don't. Okay, good. You tried, didn't work. Yeah. My displeasure is growing. It's starting to become a desire to kill you just so that you're in the fucking ground, rather than a willingness to move on. Piece of shit dragon. Also, your chip damage is pissing me off. No, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead for some reason. I'll take it. Welcome back, Mace. Oh, yep, dead. Dangerous in traffic life. It's quite the long rename you've chosen for yourself. Oh. I keep forgetting that when it does that walk attack, it can do a shot. It doesn't have to just do the spinny. Oh, that's a poison one. Some annoying biker tried to cut you off again. You called his bluff and he fell. Oh no. I mean, deserved, but also like, oh no. That's so funny. I hope they are okay, but also good. They got what they deserve. Their chin's very straight. Yeah. No! I put myself below the guts threshold because the tail does damage. themselves to blame, right? Don't try and cut people off. I would have died from the combo, yeah. Yeah, I would have. And if I hadn't run back in for the damage, which put me below guts, I wouldn't have died out bloody at all. Ugh. Foolish decision making. I am on my last life. That hit? That's good. It immediately leaves, so I do not get to take advantage of the fact that it's got reduced hit zones, obviously. Why would it ever do anything else? Purple one. Do some damage for a little bit. The spam. The spam is real. Like, the attack hadn't even hit the floor yet. Man. Frontier not safe from shitboxes. I mean, it's not Freedom Unite shitboxes, but it has its own shitboxes. Everyone's had has them, yeah. Even Wild has them. And Rice. Also, secret item, the frickin' potion. Yeah, Namiel's hitbox can be questionable at times. I don't think I even get out of range. Oh, no, I do. It's got to be nearly dead because it's getting really fast. Also, it's got to be nearly dead because its fucking tail just come off. What's the secret item thing? It's essentially free meal, but it's not a normal skill that I have. It's a caravan skill. Every time I use a consumable item, I have a 1/12 chance for it to be free, up to 5 times per quest. So imagine free meal, but it's kind of a bit shitty, but also it doesn't cost you a skill slot. It's limping! It's limping! Oh, Can you have multiple caravan skills? You can have 3. The ones I have are the food skill you may remember from normal Monster Hunter, Riser, where when you stand up you have a few more iframes. Because I get knocked on my ass a lot. I have Courage, which makes it so that when monsters spot me, I don't do the little, like, thing. And I have E.T. melee thing. But yeah, like Krimi says, each skill has its own point allocation to it, and you can only have up to a maximum of 10 points. So you can't just have, like, absolutely busted stuff in there for all 3 skills. You can have, like, 1 busted skill, and then 2 crappy skills. It's a cool addition, yeah. And it's also, in my opinion, a really nice, it's a nice mechanic that sort of rewards you for playing the grindy part of the game. Because the way you get the caravan, like, points, the gem points, is by basically just killing monsters. Each type of monster has a color associated with it. When you kill it, you get a point of that color, and also a point of the color of your gem. So my gem's rainbow, so every time I kill something, I get a point of everything. And then whatever flying wyvern is, I got another point of. It'll be upgradable again soon, actually. To level 3. Because I think 962 might be the cap. So one of them's capped already. The colors change every day? Really? I thought they were set. Oh, that's cool. I like that, actually. That's cool. Thank you for redeeming that, Ramhard. As it turns out, I appreciate it. I did actually kill it. That was a nightmare, though. Enjoy Grim Dawning, Human Harvest. I'm looking forward to Monday. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. I finally completed this task to hunt a brown Espinas. In HR4. Oh, that actually completes this entire thing. Yeah. Nice. And all of these ones that I'm just ignoring. That's why there's the board, because it's subject to change. That makes sense. That does make sense. Cool. Not really a fan of that fight, by the way. Did not really enjoy that Espinas. Ferias is down. I cannot check Goldrathian's weaknesses. Ferias is back up. Thunder. Gold Rathian. Gold Rathian. This fight is going to go one of two ways. It's either going to be Frontier, and I am going to get my shit kicked in so hard it's not even funny. Or it's essentially going to be a normal Gold Rathian fight with like one new move, and it's going to get his shit kicked in. There is no other alternatives. Oh, is it down here? Hello. Single fireball? Well, that's not looking good already, is it? The latter? I thought it might be the latter. Well, there's the new move, which hurts quite badly. It's the Genshin login screen area. Oh, true, it is. That's true, actually. It seems like it has one new attack, otherwise it's Gold Rathian. But it has two new attacks, maybe. Not really good attacks for a dodging character, though. And also spamming them. I know Genshin. I've heard a lot of the music from Genshin Impact, and it seems to have a absolutely phenomenal soundtrack. And one of the things for me that makes me want to play a game is if it looks good and if it has good soundtrack. And I like the style of Genshin. I think it looks nice. I think they've done like the world looks very good. The graphics just look nice. I enjoy it. Stylized well. And the music is fantastic. So I was like, I can try and overlook the gacha. And maybe it's not too intrusive and I can just play the game and get on with it, right? And it won't be a big deal. And then like the second I logged in, I got a login bonus of like 4 or 5 different currencies that aren't the normal gold. And I was like, well, I'm already kind of pissed, but I'll keep going. I'll try, you know? I don't want to pass judgment too quickly. And then I think I finished the tutorial. And it gave me a screen-wide pop-up that I could not skip. That forced me to roll some of the gacha. For free. But it forced me to interact with it, and I was like, okay, no, I'm out. It just left such a bad taste in my mouth. And then, of course, because it's tutorial, I hit like a 5-star character as well. Or some shit. Just to make you be like, oh, you got a character, you can use them. And then I got a weapon, and I couldn't use the weapon. And it's like, you can't use that weapon. Guess you'll have to do some more gacha, won't ya? can't use? Well, the weapon could only be applied to certain characters, none of which I have. Presumably because they couldn't use the weapon type or something. But it wouldn't let me. The base party? I mean, I only had 2 characters. You're tried it, you're fine with the gacha mechanics, the diaper angel. Yeah, Paimon was really annoying as well. Paimon was really irritating. I don't understand the fascination with giving you annoying tiny characters that follow you around and squeal at you in some high-pitched voice. Like, I don't get it. It's so fucking irritating. I could look past Paimon though. That bit I could have dealt with. The gacha I couldn't. Different bits broke us around hard. Kinda liked Paimon. I cannot stand super high pitch characters like that. Who have no purpose other than to be a plot device. Like, Paimon is irrelevant, as far as I can tell. They have no actual purpose to be there than as a MacGuffin for the story. That's it. Exact same thing everyone hates the handler for, by the way. That the handler's not a character and is annoying and does annoying things. But when they're a full-sized human being, unacceptable. When they're a tiny little fucking shrieking rat, suddenly everyone loves it. Don't get it. You like both? Yeah, then that's fine. At least you're consistent. Everything's everyone's taste, right? At the end of the day. The thing I don't get is the unfairness of it. What button do you use to confirm shit in the menu? Circle. Hey, Amit, by the way. Welcome. Have you got X input, Mace? When you launch the game, accept might be on triangle, and back might be on square. Might not be the case. Can you change it? No. That's the way it is. That's old school Monster Hunter. Slash just like Japanese games as well. You hate the fact that they're named Paimon. Literally had to deal with a cult leader who went by Paimon and the fallout of the people they abused. Oh, that's real shit. That's real shit. It's an annoying fuck up that's kind of relatable. I'm already enough of an annoying fuck up myself. I don't need another one screaming in my ear. what I live with inside my head is good enough. Yeah, I just don't like characters like that. I don't like Navarro either, right? The hunter, the what's her name? The handler is more tolerable for me because her voice is in an octave that human ears can actually discern as words. Yeah, I don't like Navi either. Yeah, I tried Genshin. I got broke from Genshin, but I tried it. That title screen is very pretty. And I'm sad that I don't get the emotional attachment to the music from being able to play the game. Because the music already seems really nice by itself, so having the actual like experience with it playing in game to form that emotional attachment would make it so much better for me. I won't get the chance. It's sad. Also, that was easy peasy, by the way. When I do Silverlost, turn on hardcore. Is it easier with hardcore on? It flies less. Thank you. Three more G5 monsters. 3. I'm so nearly there. I'm so nearly free. I'm nearly at the point where I'm actually in the tier I'm meant to be in. Nearly. Look at all these things that I've got. I got so many things that I'm just never gonna use because I don't think I'm ever gonna complete this. In the tier I'm meant to be in. I should be in G6 star. Like, that's where I've progressed up to in terms of monsters completed, like main monster quests to unlock the tickets to. I should be in G6. But I keep doing stuff pre-G6 because I got sped to G6 by Senjurki. Akura Vashimu. Completely immune to elements. It takes 0 elemental damage. Because someone decided the scorpions suck. What is my best raw damage weapon? This one. Also, paralysis might work. tier you're meant to be in. That's how a lot of people feel with competitive games, mate. Hey, the dragon weapon, yep. Coming in use immediately. Immune to status 2, except for stun and blast. Whoa. It is susceptible to raw damage. Please, 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 please be a more engaging fight in G rank. Because it was just boring. Like, it's a little bit difficult, but mainly it just suffered from being boring. Probably murdered one of your fry pants. No! Once the league gets damage, you would have thought. I mean, it's one of the scorpions. I wouldn't be surprised if they made it immune to damage. Let's make it immune to status. Immune to ailments. Technically the same thing, status and ailments. Except for blast and stun. Make it immune to normal elemental damage. And give it crystallization. Yeah, I agree. It's a real shame that the scorpions are poopy. Because they're really, like, visually cool. Attack on its right side, I guess. I'll skip monster dying. Either start, select, or B. If none of those work, you don't. I can't remember. Yes, you'll play Frontier. Well, I guessed that much when you asked about the controls. I mean, it's fun for HR1 and HR2 base. 1 through 4, I think you'll enjoy. It's after that point that it's a problem. How'd you get rid of the instructor and the other guy? You, either progress up to HR2 or find NPC settings in the menu and turn off, I think, Foster and Instructor. Can't remember. Thanks finally on the face road too. Yes, at the moment. I thought about something kind of funny the other day, actually, when it comes to Frontier. You know how everyone, when they play Monster Hunter, that doesn't look like I can break it. Wait, its tail doesn't have the thing on the end? Does it actually lose it in this rank when it puts the thing down? That's cool. Has it always done that and I've just never noticed? Probably. Hey, Frying Pan Man. How you doing? least it gives you something to do, Mace. Do you get when do you get Transcend? Transcend in rank 5? No. You're in G rank in Hypnog, but he's annoying. You mean Faradoku? The one at the end of G2 stuff? Green bird thing? Yeah. He is very annoying until you figure out how to dodge him consistently. He was very frustrating for me until I figured out how to dodge him. Hilariously, he's actually one of the fights I'm more confident with now. Counterplay, he's a very good monster for countering, yeah. I don't have any counter weapons though, not a single one. Things are not Fortnite? Because he dances all over the place. Yes. This fight seems incredibly unfortunately unchanged. In your house, Mace. Your house is my facilities. And then instead of just immediately going in, pause when you get to the door, and you get a drop-down menu. Is that white monos or normal? My armor is white mono. I have 2 pieces of normal mono as well, but they're transmogs to look like a cancel. I needed to farm an armor set that wasn't in Tora to get some skills that I wanted. This was the best I could do at the time. So it's what I've got. I might need to farm another one before Zenith, I don't know. But based on the fact Krumi said a little bit earlier that I'm not going to get any more armor than what I've got now, it's probably waiting for Zenith at this point. just gonna have to play better. What world and what land? I'm in World 1, Land 1. But I am soloing my way through monsters that I've not fought yet. To try and pick up victories. Normal? Yeah. So I won't be doing any multiplayer, unfortunately. I'm looking forward to doing Frontier multiplayer at some point. Just don't know when. Imagine being, oh, I can't imagine that. I can imagine being in the normal worlds. Being normal though? No. Now you're asking too much. Yeah, same fight as it was before, just boring. Not as bad as they were before though. It's not just an absolutely horrendous time. It's just boring. Plain old boring. Okay, a truly terrifying moment. Kirin. Water or fire equally are my choices. So whichever is better. It's kind of fine to farm, just wouldn't be an enjoyable time. Maybe hardcore for this as well, for Kirin. Doesn't the hardcore Kirin teleport all over the place? Probably better to use fire. Ugh. Feels less quote-unquote random. I'll try a normal one. Just to see how it goes. And then if it goes poorly, I can do the hardcore one afterwards. If I get my shit kicked in. I will have learned the lesson. I need cool drinks for this. I thought it was going to be in the tower. I did not think it was going to be in the battleground or whatever this thing is called. genuinely didn't even occur to me that it was gonna be in the battlegrounds. Also, that was a lot of friggin' lightning that I just saw. A lot of lightning. It does go there in Fruit of Me now, yeah. It does. For 1 or 2 quests, I think. It's not there a lot. Don't fuck with this Kirin. It's a Fatalis. Wait, is this Fatalis or... No, it is, yeah, because it's got the lyrics as well. Don't know if I agree with that, personally. Interestingly, the torso is a better hit zone than the head. The horn is the best hit zone, unsurprisingly. Oh, okay. Gonna cut through in a minute. Yeah, that's just low monsters for you, base. This feels pretty consistent, I would say, Crimmy. Or is there something I've not seen yet? Second pulse misses you if you're close to them. Oh, that's funny. Do NPCs help and not take carts? No, they have no carts at all, I think. You think you have a cold, you're gonna go lie down. Good hunting. I hope you feel better, Fredo. Taking them can't hurt? Correct. Well, it can fuck with targeting, which sometimes can be worse. You don't aggro, you're happier. You say that now, Mace, but when all the AoE attacks start coming out, sometimes if they're aggro to you, it's a lot easier to dodge. I like the jumpy jump. It's kind of annoying. That attack's frustrating. Many fouls and hit points. Ugh. Oh, what? The hell? Oh, come on! I was spamming roll and it just didn't go. Yeah, thanks, Hulk. Tiger healing my corpse. How unfortunate. I'm really struggling to dodge that. Seems like the spin slash maybe isn't good enough to do it. Viable traps? You have viable mega potions in this game, Mace. You can't straight buy the megas, but you can buy all of the stuff required to make mega potions. What's the best bento to use in G rank? Sticky pasta. It's the best bento in the game. The problem is it has the ingredients aren't so easy to get. There's a quest, I believe in, is it in G rank or is it in elite rank? Adept rank. To kill a Gendrome that gives you 10 of the ingredients needed to make it. So every 10 quests you'd have to do that in theory. Or you can get to G rank 999 and then you can just buy them. Pentadrome, yeah. Which has been my take on things. I've just not been using the sticky pasta. I'm gonna wait until I can just buy it. The amount of quests you do in this game, it doesn't seem like it would take really that long to get to maximum G rank compared to other stuff. I think I'm already a fifth of the way there, for fuck's sake. Seth increased it? Ah, okay. That's fair. That makes sense. That does explain how I had the GRP for Zeniths before I even got into G5 star. Even though I do imagine a great deal of people don't farm as many weapons or the armor in the same way that I did. Yeah, you farmed a lot more than I will. If I'm an exception to the normal rule, you're something else entirely, Krimmy. Were you literally not allowed to move on once you'd started a monster the way you did it? Or did you have to stay within the tier? You stayed in a tier. Yeah, this is the best way to do it so you don't lose your damn fucking mind. Get some variety in there. You wrote down all the names and removed the name when you were done. Nice. Great minds think alike, I guess. Deranged monster hunter minds think alike. Spam it, spam it, spam it, spam it! No! Why did you jump the turn? I wouldn't have been able to aim that anyway, so it was worth going for. Or Tiger. A Gogamoa randomly? Oh, okay, Mace. Thank you. Is there a Zenith Gogomoa? There is not. Shame. Would have been interesting. Zenith, baby! The fight's exactly the same. The baby's just fucking hulked out on the back. Just a Gogomoa with another Gogomoa on top of it. The baby actually becomes hardcore. No material available? Oh, but I rolled! Man. How close is this Kieran to death? Probably not very. Tiger was trying to heal me. Down to 6 megas, that's all I've got left. Really? But the shit is the mining points, the cracks in the wall. You can turn something on in the options to make it so that you'll get notified when you're next to one of them. Like you get the mining pop-up. I don't think that's on by default. Memory serves. It is on by default? Oh, okay. Then yeah, cracks in the walls. Fuck. I honest. What is a series? I don't know what that is. No! Oh, what a bad dodge. Okay, healing's gone. That's not very useful, Poogie. I really wish he wouldn't give you shot if you weren't using a gun. What's pellet shot gonna help me? No one accused him of being intelligent. True. You can train his intellect, though. Somehow. I don't know how you do it, but you can do it. Fuck. That's over 50, I'm pretty sure. Nope. You can't use Bento and it's not telling you why. You probably don't have the ingredients to use one. Yeah, you have to do it before a quest. Or on the quest setup page. You can register them at the bento counter, then you can do it on the quest setup page instead, Mace. Damn. That was such a long fight as well. And it's just not dead. It's ridiculous. Such a long fight. Oh my god. How do you claim from the P line next to the guild? I think this is for special stuff. So you would have to be doing special stuff. It's not implemented, there you go, you can't. Okay. I am going to take a quick break now. I'm going to be back in about 10-15ish minutes, and that will be Frontier for today. Because Ein has decided to torture me in Ein's Infinite Wisdom. They are changing the next available slot, so the next one today, to Dark Souls 2. And I have to use the spear drop from Paige. So we'll see how that goes. If you want more Frontier from myself, tomorrow morning is the place and the time to be. I will be playing it then. Otherwise, I will be back in around 10-15ish minutes or so. See ya in just a second.